Well, hello there. It's TCOTN here. So, ladies and gentlemen, new camera, as you can tell by the quality, hopefully. Got a new sofa that I can pop my butt on and I can actually sit on it properly. The thing you can hear is a brand new fridge. Got my same coffee, got my good coffee. Got the same background and you've got the same asshole talking to you. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Hope you have a wonderful day. So we're gonna be doing a lot of talking for this first few minutes. Getting through a few things, also talking a few things as well. So let's not waste any more time, guys. Let's get into this. Where have I been over this past few weeks? What have I watched? What have I not watched? What's been going on? Well, if you haven't seen in my last video, TTFN Tatar for now, which will be put right here, I took some personal leave because I was not in the right headspace. I decided that it was best to just step away for a few weeks, get my head sorted, and just chill out. Didn't really watch that much wrestling, actually. Bar going to a PCW show with my boy Declan Smith. Shout out to you, homie. Love you, brother. I didn't really watch that much wrestling. I didn't check out AEW Double or Nothing. It was like a 5-hour show, and there was like a ton of matches on the card, like 14 or 16 matches on this card. Jeez Louise. But the quality was good. Also, Anarchy in the Arena was damn entertaining, especially when Eddie Kingston came out all covered in blood with gasoline cans. Damn, that boy's insane. Obviously, Punk is the new world champion. Congratulations to Punk. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But again, I didn't really watch that. I didn't really watch it. I just saw highlights and stuff like that. Did not watch WrestleMania Backlash, so I have no idea what the show is tonight. I've got no idea about the feuds. I've got no idea about the shows. We've currently got the women's title match talking. We've got Asuka versus Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair. I knew it said Sasha Banks. Again, we'll talk about that in a moment. But yeah, you know, this is looking like it could be a good show. Out of the two shows, I would have actually preferred to have watched WrestleMania Backlash, actually. Ain't gonna lie, at least that was about a 2-hour show. Double or Nothing was 5. Screw that. But yes, I also did miss NXT In Your House, which happened as you're watching this, Sunday night for me in the UK, Saturday night in America, kind of thing. From all accounts, it was a good show, but I didn't watch it personally. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we need to talk about the CWS. I think that it's best to leave the CWS alone. With Season 1, ladies and gentlemen, because Season 1 is officially ending, and Season 2 is going to be officially beginning on the 8th of June, which is this Wednesday coming, if you're watching this on Monday morning. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be watching, for the first episode of Season 2, we're going to be watching Victory Road 2004. Jeff Hardy versus Jeff Jarrett inside a ladder match, in a ladder match for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. I am looking forward to that. But what is going on with the AEW videos? I don't think I'll be watching AEW Dynamite all the time. I think I may catch it on the Thursday and give my brief thoughts on the Thursday, maybe. But if it's a special show, like we've got Road Rager, there we go. We've got Road Rager coming up soon. We've also got Blood and Guts coming up soon. Definitely going to be checking those two shows out. So the bigger shows I will definitely be doing on the night, but the Dynamite, I'll probably check it on Thursday morning and then give my thoughts Thursday morning-ish, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. So, with all my talking out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, God, I spent 4 minutes on that. Let's talk about this show. So we've got a 6-person tag match, mixed-person tag match. We've got the triple threat ladder match, triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. We've got Mustafa Ali versus Austin Theory for the US title. We've got almost an MVP versus Bobby Lashley. We've got Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes inside Hell in a Cell. Where the fuck is the Universal Championship / WWE Championship match? Where is Roman Reigns on the card? He's not on the card at all. The World Champion is not here. Do I think that's a bit of a bullshit thing? Personally, in my opinion, yes, I do not like that. I think that's a completely stupid thing. But if they're going to be building up the big shows, if they're not going to be having certain people on the shows, then fine, whatever, we can get used to it. But really, Roman should be defending the belt. If it's going to turn into another Brock Lesnar situation, then fuck off with that one. But we'll see what happens with that. Maybe SummerSlam will turn around and we'll get SummerSlam. I know also Drew McIntyre has challenged Roman Reigns for Castle in the Welsh pay-per-view coming up in September, October? I think it's September. I'm not going to be able to go to that. But yes, I do know he challenged for the WWE. I know he challenged Roman for the belts on that show. So hooray for Drew. Why not a Welsh wrestler? Even bring someone in or have someone pretend to be Welsh. Why does it have to be a Scottish wrestler in Wales going for the belt? Why not Mark Andrews if he's still with the company? Again, hot dogging and grandstanding out of the way, guys. It's been 6 minutes. Am I looking forward to the show? Yeah, this is actually my first WWE pay-per-view in probably, if you want to take into all accounts, like literally 5 weeks. I've not been on the network since the last CWS I watched for WWE, to be honest with you. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. So let's not waste any more time, guys, and let's get straight into the action. We may have a pre-show match, we may not. So, the next cut will either be a match, or we'll be welcoming you to Hell in a Cell, the actual show. So, Cody Rhodes back in WWE. I think it's a good move at the end of the day. Look, I'm not particularly fussed about this whole WWE versus AEW war. Oh my god, you must pick a side. Fuck off, I like wrestling. Genuinely, if he wants to go back to WWE because he thinks he's higher up in the WWE now, then okay, cool. You know, he's been in a feud with Seth Rollins. They've had 2 good matches. So, you know what? Yeah, I'm happy about that. I think that's really good. I think that's an idea and a smart thing to do, especially with Cody Rhodes. Also, as well, some bits and pieces that I forgot to mention. Andrade El Idolo, sorry about that, I think I pronounced that right, and Charlotte Flair are married. Congratulations to them. Here we go. Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti have gotten engaged. Congratulations to you two as well. And congratulations to Chris Ridgway for winning the Progress Wrestling Heavyweight Championship at Super Strong Style 16, which happened last night, UK time. He won the tournament also to crown the new world champion, but also he had to not face Jonathan Gresham, who was the current champion, who got whatever. So that all happened over the past few weeks. So, Hell in a Cell. Yeah, they've actually done quite a good job building up the matches. I think they've made it more important. Do I think having one match inside Hell in a Cell is a good thing? Actually, yeah, I think this is a really smart idea by WWE because now it feels like it's a big deal. Yes, it's still called Hell in a Cell, but the main match is inside Hell in a Cell. It's in the main event. I think that's a really good idea. I did like the idea of having both world titles. I believe it was in 2009. I believe it was, I think it was 2009. The 2 world championship matches being in the main event, most noticeably being CM Punk versus The Undertaker for the World Heavyweight Championship, and John Cena versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship in those matches. We're going to be kicking things off maybe with the women's title match, which I think it's going to be a bit weird because that's been built up to be one of the bigger matches of the show. So that might start the show. I don't know. We'll find out. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here to watch Hell in a Cell. And, well, this premiere live event, let's not waste any more time. Let's get to the show. Okay, so we are kicking things off with the triple threat match. Asuka versus Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch. So, if I recall, at WrestleMania, Becky Lynch was beaten by Bianca Belair to win the Raw Women's Championship. They've been going back and forth a little bit. Asuka returned a few weeks after the WrestleMania, I believe it was 5 weeks later, to challenge for a match. The match was put into the Women's Championship match coming up at Hell in a Cell. I believe it was also supposed to be an actual Hell in a Cell match. I could be wrong on that one. But Becky Lynch managed to recite her rematch clause, or managed to get her way into the match by beating Asuka. And that's how we got into this triple threat match, ladies and gentlemen, I believe. It's kind of weird seeing Becky Lynch playing the role with Seth Rollins. It's kind of weird to see that. I've not been a fan of big time bets, or whatever the name is now, big money bets, big time bets. I'm kind of not a fan of it, I will be honest with you on that, but I think she is a very good wrestler. Bianca Belair is good, Asuka's good. This could be a damn good opening contest, and I truly believe this could be a show stealer. Honestly, I think this could be the match of the night if it's done well. Personally, I think it will be. Since the promo's happening, do I believe Bianca Belair's going to take the loss here tonight? No, I don't think so. I think Bianca's going to win. I think Bianca's going to retain. Becky's been good, don't get me wrong. Asuka's just come back. Don't let Asuka eat the pin, but at the same time, don't let Becky Lynch lose. It's kind of a toss-up, as the old saying goes. But I believe maybe let Bianca get the win with the kiss of death on Becky. Kind of furthers the feud a little bit, ends that feud, goes into the feud with Asuka. I think that's really good. Also, just one more thing to note, guys. Sasha Banks and Naomi walked out of the WWE. There's a lot of conflicting information going on. It was hours before Raw. It was just before Raw started. They didn't like the fact that they were going to be Women's Tag Team Champion, blah, blah, blah. The titles are now vacated. I don't even think they're going to be going up for grabs anymore. I think they've actually been redacted, I think, personally. Do I think this is a bad idea? I mean, if you don't like this bar, blah, 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 stand up for what you believe in, all that jazz. Also, the whole situation with MJF, we'll probably get into later. I'll probably do that, maybe. I'll do a quick AEW review, and I'll probably talk about it then. Because a lot has happened in AEW, so I'll probably talk about that on Thursday morning when I do my AEW review. So let's not waste any more time, guys. Let's get to this triple threat match, and yeah, again, I think this could be a show stealer. So we just had Becky Lynch versus Asuka versus Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship, and I kind of have to admit, I enjoyed this match. I thought it was a good matchup. Opening contest, no. Do not agree with it being the opening contest. I'm very sorry. I agree with the winner, Bianca Belair. I do not agree with Asuka eating the pin. I'm sorry. Absolutely not. Do not agree with that whatsoever. She's just come back. Why the fuck do you want to job her out on pay-per-view, on Premier Live event right away? Why? Makes no sense. Absolutely stupid. Completely idiotic. And just stupid. But you know, it was a bit of a cheeky way, because Becky Lynch hits her with the bed exploder, the rock bottom basically, and then Bianca basically throws her out 1, 2, 3. So okay, fine, that's fine. If it furthers the feud between, you know, Asuka, between these three, that's cool. Do I think it should have been Becky eating the pin? Yes, but we'll see where it goes from here. But so far, yeah, it was a good matchup. There was a lot of strength. It was good. A couple of kickouts using the third person. Okay, I'm okay with that to a degree. I don't think it should have been that many, but it was okay. So we got a promo for Roman Reigns apparently for some reason. And yeah, let's see what our next matchup is going to be. And all of a sudden nope, it's decided not to work. There we go. So now let's see what our next matchup is going to be. So we just had Bobby Lashley versus Omos and MVP in a handicap match. This was fun. Bloody hell, Omos sweats like a fucking hell. He sweats. I mean, if this is ending the feud now, then, you know, Bobby Lashley getting the win in the handicap match. That's cool. Cedric Alexander getting involved makes no sense. I have no idea why. To probably cost the match. Maybe they'll have a tag team match on Raw. I don't know. But at the same time, it's like, great. Omos is better in the ring than, I think it was Mania the last time I saw him at Mania. Yeah, it was Mania. He was better He didn't do that many moves, to be fair. He just did the big man routine, which helps. MVP and Bobby Lashley being in the ring, yeah, that was good. But at the same time, it's just like, it was always going to be good with MVP and Bobby Lashley. It was more almost. And he was fine to a degree. He was okay. So with that being said, guys, let's just get to our next matchup, shall we? So we just had Ezekiel versus Kevin Owens. This was entertaining. I mean, to be fair, it was fun. Obviously, people have worked out that Ezekiel is Elias. There was chance of he's Elias, and shit like that's going to happen. But I thought this was a good matchup. I mean, again, it's one of those things where it's Kevin Owens, so whatever match it's going to be in, it's going to be a good matchup no matter what. And yeah, this was fun. It was entertaining. The crowd were not into it. I feel like fucking Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin's going to be the same, going the same way, I think, personally. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this was good. Kevin Owens gets the win. I don't know why, but hey ho, they've got to do something with that. We'll deal with that as it goes. But yeah, it was entertaining. It was good. The crowd should have been behind it a bit more personally, but, they're going to do what they're going to do. They paid their money for the tickets, so yay. So I don't know what's going to be coming up next. I know our main event's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell. I know that one. But our next matchup, I mean, what else do we have? I mean, we have the No Holds Barred match. We've got the six-person tag team matchup with Judgment Day taking on Finn Balor, AJ, and Liv Morgan. So we'll see what's next, ladies and gentlemen. So we just had Judgment Day versus Liv Morgan's Finn Balor and AJ Styles, six-person tag match. This was fun, actually. This was really entertaining, well-paced, well done. Also, women fighting women, men fighting men, blah, blah, blah. I thought this was really good. Liv Morgan's impressed the hell out of me. She's improved a shit ton. This was great. Just when they get the win, okay, fine, that's fair. They need to build this up. They need to build this team up. So yeah, having them go over, I feel like Priest should have gotten the pin, not Edge. But bar that, this match was really good. It was entertaining. It was just well put together. I think Edge had a lot to do with this. So with that being said, it was really good. We've got in the semi-main though, Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin in a No Holds Barred match. Why? Why can't we just have the six-person tag in the semi-main and have this match here? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need a cool down after that match, which is probably the best idea. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go into the Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin match and do our main event. So we just had Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin. This was entertaining. We've seen this before. Saw it at Mania, Backlash. They've been feuding, fine. If this is the end of the feud, I'm happy. But at the same time, it's like, this could have been done on SmackDown. Maybe in the semi-main of SmackDown. It didn't have to be on a pay-per-view. It's the only SmackDown match of the night. No Intercontinental title match, no Tag Team title match, no World title match. And to be honest with you, I completely forgot that we have a US title match next. Completely forgot because they haven't built up the match at all. It's Ali versus Austin Theory. It's Mustafa Ali versus Theory. It's like, what the hell? Your only title match is a US title match, which you haven't fucking built. This is why I feel like, they should have shuffled the card around, have the women's triple threat match in the semi-main event, and maybe have the US title match on second. I enjoy the US title match. I think Austin Theory is a really good wrestler. I think he's got potential, but in the semi-main with Ali, it doesn't feel that big. It doesn't feel that important of a match. And I hate to say that, ladies and gentlemen, but it just doesn't. So let's get to the semi-main, which, again, US title match and get to our main event, guys. So let's do this. So we just had Austin Theory versus Ali for the US title. This was good. I mean, it was a good matchup between Austin Theory and Ali, but it didn't feel big. That's the problem, because WWE didn't... Okay, that was weird as fuck. One moment. Yeah, sorry about that. I've got no idea what the fuck just happened then. So again, Theory versus Ali. This was a good match. I mean, Mustafa Ali is a damn good wrestler, but at the same time, this match wasn't... This match, I feel like, didn't belong in the semi-main. I feel like, like I said, women's triple threat should have been in the main event, but I digress. That's just a personal opinion from me. Again, it was an alright match. It was alright. It was good. I mean, both Theory and Ali can go, at least, so you have that, thank God. But it just wasn't entertaining, unfortunately. It wasn't built up to be this big deal for the US title, and it kind of suffered for it, which is upsetting. It's your, bar the Raw Women's title match, it's, the third main title on Raw, which is the worst thing, which unfortunately now are on SmackDown due to the Usos and, the Bloodline being the champs. Makes no sense. So, it's one of those things, guys, but we've got our main event. Hopefully the main event will save the show. It's been a good show, do not get me wrong. I enjoyed the 6-person tag match. I enjoyed the opening triple threat match, and Ezekiel versus Kevin Owens was filler. Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin was filler. This unfortunately was filler, and I hate to say that, because it shouldn't be. This show should not be filler show. It should be a fun thing, but it's one of those things. Let's just get to our main event and see, hopefully, if it's any good. Hopefully. Well, Cody Rhodes injured, so let's see. So, ladies and gentlemen, two things. One, Seth Rollins showing absolute bastard for having the polka dots on, but very smart. Number two, holy shit, Cody's injury! What the fuck? Like, it just his right side. Oh, bluish! Fuck me! Apparently that is a 4 to 6 month injury. Jesus Christ, he took a fucking kendo shot to it. Multiple times. You're a fucking idiot, Cody. Anyway, let's get to the match. So we just had Cody versus Seth freaking Rollins inside Hell in a Cell as our main event. This was okay. I mean, with the injury, it wasn't going to be a long match. It was to protect Cody. He's going to be gone for 4 to 6 months, depending on the injury. I get that. It sucks. Why not give Seth the win here? I don't understand it. Cody's already won twice over him. Just give Seth the win here. I mean, if he's going to win Money in the Bank, then okay, fine, fair enough. Set up Money in the Bank, do that, and then have Seth versus Cody for the belt when he comes back. Fine, okay, cool. So, with that all being said, this match was really good. Couple table spots, chairs, whips, the whole psychology going into it. Yeah, this was good. This was really, really fun. It was a great matchup. Both men put it on the line. Cody walking in. I do, unfortunately, feel like this is a bit of a jab at AEW, which is kind of... it's kind of pissing me off now, because it's to the point now where it's getting stale and it's getting old, and AEW does it a lot more than WWE, and I'm getting sick and fucking tired of it. The only reason the match even went ahead is because then they can say, well, Cody was perseverance, and he didn't leave his fans. Yes, okay, fine, we get it. CM Punk's injured, he's out indefinitely. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Piss off. If he doesn't want to do the match, don't let him do the match. If it's not like that, then fair game. But at the same time, this is just completely fucking stupid. It is a weirdly stupid thing that you just want to do this, that's fine, but stop fucking having it with WWE and AEW. Just, can we just be wrestling fans and not fucking deal with, you must watch this and you must watch that? I'm getting sick of it. So what did I think of the show overall? Show was great. Show was really good. You know, the main event saved it. Thank God Cody fucking survived as long as he did. Jesus fucking Christ. But this was good. I mean, yes, there were some filler matches on the card. Obviously, there's always going to be filler matches on the card. But yeah, you know, the main event saved it. The opening contest was good. The six-person tag was good, and the main event was good. So all in all, I give this pay-per-view a thumbs up. I'm not gonna lie. Too many filler matches, I think, in my personal opinion, but bar that, I can't really complain. Any other situation, I would be okay. I wouldn't be okay with it, but Hell in a Cell is kind of a B pay-per-view, C maybe. But at the same time, it's just one of those situations. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming back and watching the return of me, of being on YouTube, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you on Wednesday for Season 2 of the Classic Wrestling Series. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.